Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I am your host. Thank you. I am your host, Chawanne Burns. In today's episode, we are going to discuss Lil Durk. We have some more information in regards to his arrest. Also, we have some information that we want to view or listen to in regards to Sean Diddy Combs. There was a leaked audio on one of his phone calls, and we want to get the audience opinion on this phone call, whether or not this audio, if you think this audio is a realistic audio. And just a small story, a short story about Angel Reese. She has a podcast and she had Shaq on her podcast, and we're going to discuss it more on Unpopular Opinion. Today's episode 22. Super producer, are you with me? Hey, Miss Super Producer.
What is going on? Good morning, Justin.
Audio sounds
Listen,
fine. Thank you.
It's Monday again. It is a Monday again. Do y'all hear this voice? Okay, this is not. I'm not changing my voice with the microphone today. Listen, I'm tired. Do you understand
Oh,
me?
you tired?
Okay, I am tired. Listen, you should know by the 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, you up already? Or you never went to sleep?
The super producer don't never sleep, okay? I'm
That
always
is
up
crazy. That is
looking
crazy.
for some stuff for y'all so we can talk and chop it up. What up,
Mhm.
Q out of the DFW?
Q is
Good
in the
morning to
building. What is
there's
good?
look, there's 21 of y'all. Come on, jump in the comments. Let us say good morning. It's Monday morning. We finna start your morning off right. We finna get into it. We finna laugh. Cause listen, we here for a good time, not a long time. Okay.
Amen.
All right. So let's
Oh,
see. I think. Go ahead and talk about your favorite, Lil Durk. Let's go.
Lil Durk.
Let's
Lil Durk out in the streets.
let's get
Well,
it.
not anymore.
No, he's out. From what I know,
Oh, so he made
I
bond.
think he posted bill.
Okay.
But he might be going right back.
My
Because
goodness.
super producer is always working, child. And I came across this court documents reveal OTF member snitched on Little Durk.
Yeah.
The member was actually has been wearing a wire
Yep.
for the last 2 years
That's crazy.
around Lil Durk. Here you go, right here. Lil Durk's snitch was an OTF member, and he was exposed for wearing a wire. OTF Jam allegedly wore a wire for multiple years. He previously served a 12-year sentence.
Look at that forehead on him.
First of all,
That forehead.
yeah, no. First of all, is they trying to get this man killed? I feel like they trying to get this man killed. Because why would you release his name? Why would you do that?
You know what? I don't know. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. Maybe they are, because it's dangerous. Why would you release that information, right?
Okay, why would you?
Yeah.
First of all, this man, if he not in witness protection, he not gonna make it to the trial. So the man not
He's
gonna
not.
the man not gonna serve no time. Anyway, If he not in on witness protection,
Mm-mm-mm.
what? See, this is the things that I feel like that the government do to deter people. That deters people
For
from speaking.
telling the truth and, you
Because
know,
absolutely not. Why would you release my name? Absolutely. You done John Doe this person, John Doe that person in
hmm
these court documents with P. Diddy. But when
hmm
it comes to some actual somebody dying, you you gonna release my name? Absolutely not.
I have a story to tell, short story. My brother and I were witnesses of a man taking a girl years ago. This was I had to be in sixth or seventh grade, so my brother had to be in eighth or ninth grade at the time. And so we witnessed this girl. Her name was Rosalind Burns. I used to tutor her in math, and she was taken by this man. And subsequently, they end up finding her body. So we were witnesses to um, this guy taking him. He ends up being a serial killer, by the way.
Mm.
They put my brother's name. They plastered him on the news. Now he's a minor. They plastered him on the news, and this was back then where they're like Mo's, his last name resides at such and such and such and such, his address.
Oh my God. Not doxing way back then.
They doxed the hell out of him because he saw the guy pick Rosalind up and he described the car and everything to the police. So he was like the main witness of this court case. And since he was the last person that saw Rosalind get in this car, so the news people got hold of the information, came to our house, and it was horrible. They had and they were claiming that this guy was trying to get to my brother and us, and they had the helicopters out there trying to look for him. It was terrifying. And that whole court case, let me just see if I can find it. The whole court case.
While you find that, I'm gonna read what Q wrote.
Okay.
When the government have what they need, they simply don't care what happens to you. They in turns discard you. Old boy just may have been played by Uncle Sam. And I feel like that's why Wody, YSL Wody, did what he did when he made his deal. Because he already knew what they was gonna try to do. And so he was like, oh no, I'm finna act like it. And then when I get up there, I'ma act a fool. What? And he been acting a fool ever since.
That's crazy.
But there's nothing that they can do to him because they gave him immunity. And
That's
so
crazy.
that this right here, absolutely. I'm gonna play this because you know you love Twitter X. While you look for that, I'm gonna play this.
Okay.
Lil Durk been picked up by the feds. I don't know if he been charged with nothing. Probably questioning him. Uh, they put in OTF and a lot of things. But I heard somebody named OTF Jam. They said they've been calling him a rat, rat. And basically he said, "Okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this. Watch this. That all this information that I know. Rat this. I'm gonna tell this. I'm gonna tell that." Um, my video earlier, I told y'all, man. If somebody say Dirk name, that's all it's gonna take to say that man name. And obviously, like I said earlier too, if they come, they coming. They ain't coming just because they want to. Ooh, they coming if they feel they got you. And for them to come snatch 5 individuals, the cameras ain't say, "Oh, okay, we got his face. Oh, these people from Chicago." Da, 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 da. No, it did not work like that. It did not work like that. Somebody is a rat. Somebody telling. Somebody from OTF. Somebody OTF affiliated. Somebody that know enough information on Little Dirk and his crew, and it's messed up. That's why I be saying I don't care how much money you got What's going on, man? These people will throw you under the bus. These people will do you in. These people will do you in. Now they got it look like the same with the O Block 5, and now they pick up somebody else. So now they got the OTF 5, and then they pick up somebody else, which is who? Lil Durk. Big dog. Big dog, right? Head honcho of this shit. The top rapper, the top OTF member, the money getter. They let that man celebrate his birthday, pushing peace, doing something different. Maybe Dirk felt it already. He felt that it was coming. It was something coming. He knew something was coming. You know how he knew something coming? Because everybody kept saying he's trying to dodge that Rico. Everybody been saying this. So if everybody else knew it, you think he wasn't in his head? Mama Duck suing him. Everybody. And at the end of the day, gang, it's they wait till you get to the top and they take you down. But in reality, gang, we do it to ourselves.
Okay, this was Chicago rapper King Yella said
King
he heard
Yella.
OTF
Yeah.
Jam implicated Lil Durk in murder of Quanto Rondo's cousin, Lil
Hmm.
Pab, in retaliation for King
For King
Von.
Vine. Yeah.
Smirk now faces life imprisonment or death penalty if he is convicted of murder for hire.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that these young men. Me and my husband was talking about this. You're a product of your environment. I'm not gonna say he had a chance, but then you started making money because of your gangster rap. Um, but you just couldn't leave the streets alone. I just feel so it's horrible. That black men go through these things. I mean, and I'm not saying what he did was right, but it's like so many souls were lost just surrounding this whole incident.
For me, oh Lord, I'm getting ready to say it. For me, we jumped from one slavery to
To the
another.
next, yeah.
We up here asking for reparations and complaining about conditions, and we jumped from that to being in gangs, ensuing violence.
Mhm.
I mean, okay,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Um,
What up, Toy Mafia? By the way, good morning to you.
hey, Toy. This is the guy. He actually died in prison. His name was Charles Lasange,
And he looked
and
like a serial killer too.
but no, let me show you his picture before that. When he was actually in trial, he looked like kind of like Charles Manson.
That's
He
what I'm about to
just
say. I'm about to say that with just looking at this one.
look at this one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, um, and I just remember being in trial, on the stand, and you know, was so terrified because just imagine I'm Rosalind age. I think I was a little bit younger than Rosalind at the time, and just on the stand, and it's like they already doxed my our address. So I just was like so terrified. I couldn't really, I just kept on looking down when I was speaking when the guys was asking me questions. And then, as a kid, you have a white man questioning you. I was like mortified. And he was treating me as a hostile witness. That's how he treated me. Because I remember I said something. I was like, yeah, he had boils on his face or something like that. And he's saying, oh, he started saying, oh, I thought you said he had this, or I thought you said he had that. He tried to, trip me up. And I was like, that's why I said, or something like that. And all the other people, like not the prosecutor, but the prosecutor attorney was like, you did a great job or whatever. But it was just mortifying. And but what reason why I wanted to pull this up is like the media, the government. This is why people are afraid to tell what's going on, because the media is not, they just like so frantic wanted a story or to be the first one to drop the news. They don't even uh put in regards to, the families and the individuals that their life might be in danger.
And I feel like it's nothing has really changed. The only thing have changed is laws. There's been a few laws stating, uh, you know, because this person is a minor. In some states they won't release that information. But yeah, I just feel like we've traded one slavery for another. We've gotten free of a lot of things, and now we put ourselves back into these gang things. And people in these gangs, I don't care what you say, you're not free. If you can't say, I no longer want to participate in this, and the only way you can get out is death, that
It's
is
a
not
body
free.
bag. That's
That
not
that
free.
is slavery. That is
Yeah.
modern day slavery.
Yeah.
Because what did the slave masters do? They killed the slaves when they would run away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, think about
Or
that.
some type of punishment,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
and on display. They
it's
put
the
it on
same way.
display. It's
It's
the
the
same way.
same
That's the
way.
way gangs do you.
It's the same. And think about it. This is what
Hmm.
we need to do and tell our children. You need to think about it. You are living here now with certain freedoms to put yourself back into a situation where you're in chains in your mind. That to me is insane. But anyway, all right. So we talked about the mayors giving Lil Durk the key to the city.
Hmm.
Well, they must have been listening to unpopular opinion and Chawanne, trying to embarrass them because
Why you say?
because I wasn't
Why
trying
you
to
put me
embarrass
on
them.
blast?
Because
Shawan
I
trying to
wasn't
be.
trying to embarrass them.
That had
But
nothing to do
okay, yes it did. You was up there. Now why would they be giving that man the key to the city?
with me. Well, I was wondering why.
I
Like
said, I
it's just an
don't know.
honest question.
No, you wasn't. I said, I don't know. I
And
said,
everybody in the chat was like, I don't know
lies,
either.
lies. Y'all was all in the chat talking about something. Everybody know that man in the game.
Right. Everybody knew. Like,
Hell
what
yeah,
was they thinking?
what did I say? I said that man might be trying to turn a corner. I said
And I agree. I agree with that.
that
Yeah, he
man
probably
might have
was trying to turn the
donated.
corner.
That man might have donated to,
Hmm.
this. Watch this. It says one suburban Chicago mayor withdraws the village key from Lil Durk after arrest. One not ready yet. So the Bellwood mayor is the mayor. His name is Andre. That's not ready yet. The mayor from Broadview is the one that took back her key. Okay, to the city. So let me right here it says Bellwood, Illinois Mayor Andre Harvey said he will not take the key back to his village until the legal process plays itself out. Meanwhile, in Broadview, Illinois, Mayor Katrina Thompson wasted no time in withdrawing the key to her community from Dirk. Okay. A ceremony last week, both mayors were on hand as Lil Durk was honored with the keys to both Bellwood and Broadview. The mayors took the time to pose for pictures with Lil Durk, a partnership with the rapper's charity. What? Super producer, did you say he might have donated? Child? Neighborhood Heroes Foundation. His Lil Durk's charity is called Neighborhood Heroes Foundation and was announced in front of students from both communities. This is a momentous occasion to have Lil Durk with us in our community, Harvey said at the ceremony. But the symbolic gesture was immediately met with backlash even before the news of Lil Durk's arrest on murder for hire. So y'all went in on that lady. Okay? Y'all went in on that lady. But there you
But
have it.
still, who cares if he donated? You know
But even
he
like I
has
said,
known gang
but
affiliation.
what
Oh,
I
give me
said
your
that
money. No,
I
well, yeah,
said
I know what you're saying. I know what
I
you're saying.
said it first. I just want
But
it on
it's okay to kill these kids out here in the street. What?
uh,
That is so crazy.
Mayor. I just want to put it on record that I said that Little Dirk must have donated to somebody's campaign or he was doing some work in the community.
Mhm.
Yes, that was the super producer.
I got one for you. I got another one for you guys.
Not to share for
This
YouTube.
is
This name cracks me up every time it come out the bushes.
share for you too. He
Because
about
they
to
will
lay down the law. That's what's
They
going
will
on.
comment all the time, but I know they watch it. And when they come out the bushes, it just cracks me up to see it. You can't let drill rappers that brag about having bodies
Thank you,
have
Sheriff.
access to village children.
Exactly. Thank you.
But because he's popular and that's what people are listening to. And like I said, okay, let's not pretend that somebody didn't say cash moves everything
Yeah,
around
cash is
you.
king. Cash is king.
Get the
Yeah.
money, y'all. Okay. I'm just saying.
I want you to listen to this story. I'm not gonna tell you what it is though.
Oh, Jesus.
What he'll do with the tens of thousands of campaign dollars he's received from the embattled artist who was arrested last night.
Hold on
Brandon
first.
Johnson declined to say what he'll do with the tens of thousands of campaign dollars he's received from the embattled artist who was arrested last night in South Florida.
Chicago rapper Lil Durk is now in federal custody after allegedly booking flights to Italy, Dubai, and Switzerland in an attempt to flee the country.
Wow.
The 32-year-old artist, whose real name is Durk Banks and who won a Grammy this year for the song All My Life, is accused of scheming to take a life in an alleged murder-for-hire conspiracy targeting rival rapper Quando Rondo in a 2022 shooting in Los Angeles that missed Rondo but killed his cousin. The feds say Banks was retaliating for the 2020 shooting death of his friend, Chicago rapper King Von, at the hands of Rondo's associate. Banks allegedly put a monetary bounty out on Rondo and paid for members of his Only the Family hip-hop group to travel to LA to carry out the shooting. Those 5 alleged hitmen indicted last week and arrested Thursday in Chicago.
They will almost certainly be looking to flip someone who's in on the conspiracy and use their testimony against other defendants.
Banks was arrested Thursday night near Miami, his family attending a court hearing there.
The family would like to make any kind of statement.
Give us some privacy. We will not be commenting at this time.
Just last week, Banks' charity Neighborhood Heroes earned him keys to the city for the villages of Broadview and Bellwood. Broadview's mayor now withdrawing the honor and cutting ties with Banks' nonprofit. Mayor Brandon Johnson, whose political committee received $150,000 from Banks, was asked if he'll return or donate the money.
If you're asking me if I should make a judgment on a black man before a full trial has actually come to fruition, it is not my position to determine the outcome of someone's life.
Messages left for Lil Durk's attorney and booking agents have not been returned.
This is why I don't like Brandon Johnson.
First of all, Brandon's standing up there looking like Alf. Y'all remember Alf? That's what I think of him, 'cause you, sir, you spending $30,000 on a stylist,
And you don't look like nothing.
Alf. You absolutely not. They fired.
It's not my job to determine on a black man. Stop it.
All of them is fat. They mama fat. And ain't nobody
You
get a
said
job
they
ever
mama fine.
in their life. Because absolutely not. Well, I paid you $30,000 and I look like Alf. Absolutely not. Do you hear me? Okay.
But he always throw in the black man. If you go back to all the interviews where they question him and it's kind of like a controversial question, he always bring up race. It's not my job. Now I'm a black man trying to raise a black family. No, you're a mayor. What are you
First of all, we have to catch him because normally he running from the media. Have you seen that video where he's just running from the
No, I
media?
didn't see that.
Girl, I'm gonna find it and play it for you next time. Running. And when
Girl,
I
he
say
said
running
he
like
ain't
a
giving. He said I'm not making no judgment, and no, he ain't getting no money back, and I'm
You
not
know that
donating no money.
You know that song? She's a track star.
That's what Brandon.
That's how he was running. Okay.
Oh my goodness, Brandon Johnson.
This
Are you
man-
surprised by that? Brandon
No.
Johnson not
This
returning
man
no money.
This man has so many problems. He has so many problems. And it's not
Say
even
this is the least of his worries.
he done brought everything on himself, really.
Yeah, he
And,
has.
and he uses the stupidest of excuses. That I'm a black man is one.
That's it.
The other one, he'll get up there and say, "No other mayor has had to deal with what I had to do." Like, deal with what?
Yeah, like no,
Because
you
everything you made the decision to do, sir.
yes.
You made the decision to do all this stuff that you're doing. Up here looking like Alf. I can't even watch him. That blows my mind. And then he'll be like, there was another thing about a janitorial service had donated to his campaign, and something was off about that.
Oh
And
my
that's
God.
he running from the media trying to absolutely not, sir. Then they was asking him about why was $80,000 spent to remodel his wife's office. Allegedly, he got a baby on the way with a side chick. That's the answer he should have gave.
What?
Allegedly.
This is some
That's the
juicy
answer he
gossip.
shoulda gave.
Gossip
That would've made
on
more-
unpopular opinion. Alleged unpopular opinion. That's what we need to call.
Okay, little stank. You need
Lil Stank. Lil Stank about to have a little stank.
little stank. You need
About
go
to
and
have a
tell
little stank
people
stank.
what he's doing
Uh-uh.
and why he's doing what he's doing. He need to be honest.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because
goodness.
I did something I wasn't supposed to, and this was
He
a
out here on these streets hoeing
child
on
looking like
taxpayers' dime.
Alf.
You
Okay.
hoeing on taxpayers' dime.
See, this what happens when you give Alf some money. That's when they in that little power. That's when they think, oh yeah, now I can be with any woman I want to be with. And I don't know who doing it, but Lil Stank, stop it. Because you making us black women look bad. So if you out there, Lil Stank, allegedly messing with Alf, cut it out.
Yeah, you need to cut it out.
Because we black women.
Yeah, we don't mess with other people's property.
I don't eat nachos. A man eats nachos.
He not you. Oh my goodness.
You are so disappointed in him and Eric Adams. I ain't surprised.
Yeah.
Because listen, for me,
I'm not surprised with Brandon Johnson. Eric Adams, I'm kind of surprised.
this is what I hate to say. This is what I hate to say. Anytime one of us get in a seat of power, it's always
we lose our mind.
something, especially if you're not used to having attention. Because it seems like to me, the ones that are not used to having attention,
That's the ones who go crazy.
that's the ones who going all the way left. They have lost their mind. Because let me tell you something. That fine governor from Baltimore, Maryland.
He is the nice looking gentleman. Yes.
Let me tell you, we have not heard nothing about that man. Why? Because he used to the attention. He like, okay, no.
Oh, he already fine. He already get attention. He's so fine. He get
But listen,
all the attention.
But he took that stipend and he did the right thing. He bought some good suits, 3 good suits.
Yeah, he's a nice looking guy.
He switch them up.
He's a nice
Mind his
looking guy.
business. Okay.
Yeah.
You won't hear nothing about that man. That man fine. He used to be in the military. Ooh, I know he crazy.
Oh, he used to be in the military?
Mhm.
That's probably why he's more disciplined.
Yeah, but
He's more
at the same
disciplined.
time, I think morally, he also, just is like, no, I'm not gonna do that because I have a life. I'm gonna have to have a life after this.
After this, yeah.
These dummies, they gonna live their best life right now because they crazy. Let me see what Q say. I used to think they target us when we get in those positions, but a lot of times we be in there
Jacking it up, yeah.
There you go.
We cause it on
There you
ourselves.
go.
I mean,
To me, they don't target us. They
mhm,
watch us.
mhm.
And then they attack your weakness.
Yeah, they be like,
And
look at
for
this
us-
fool.
For us, weakness is access. Because we live a life so much that we don't have access to things,
Mhm,
that they
mhm.
come and start presenting you access to
You
the
like,
things
oh
you
wow.
always wanted. And they study
Yeah.
you and they watched you.
Mhm,
When I think when black men start to become interested in politics,
mhm.
this is what the lobbyists do. they say, okay, we're going to watch this one. We're going to watch that one.
See how we
We're
could.
going to put somebody on you
Yeah,
to
we
watch
see how we
you and
could
know what you
manipulate you,
is, what you like,
get
what
the
you do,
holds.
where you shop,
Mm-hmm.
what your childhood was like. Child, you don't even know. They may be going back to your old neighborhood asking people, do they know you?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? So that
Yeah.
they can find out, the lobbyists can find out how to get to you so that they can move their agendas forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go to what we going to, Diddy?
Diddy.
Okay, y'all, this is
Did it do it? Now this
this
is
nine.
hilarious.
And listen, okay, I'm gonna put it up on the screen while we're on the screen, but we're not gonna be able to talk. You're just gonna see our facial reactions, so you won't be able to hear the sound from us. And I want to know y'all opinion. Okay, I'm gonna set it up. So I told y'all that y'all need to get a TikTok account if you don't have one. I don't care if you in your 60s or you don't know how to work TikTok.
Stop
I don't care if you're not a social media person. You need to get a TikTok because, first of all, you can go to TikTok and ask anything, and them detectives will find it. Listen to me when I tell you, this is why the government wanted to ban TikTok in the US. Tell me why they wanted to ban TikTok in the US. Because that man allows that platform to run. It's not censored. You can go over there and ask anything about anything, and there you're gonna find it.
I think it is censored. Some people that I've known have been kicked off of TikTok.
Now they have rules. They have
Okay.
community guidelines because they have to for the United. But as far as topics, anything being off limits, no, nothing is off
Okay.
limits.
Okay.
You could talk about China. You could talk about whatever you want. Okay. And as it is in relation to the government, if you notice on Facebook, certain topics you talk about, automatically you get censored. Or you get thrown in Facebook jail and you be like, I don't even know why I'm in Facebook jail because I would say that.
Instagram is like that. They don't even, if you put ASS in, they ask you, do you really want to post this because
other people
so
have
full
gotten
of it.
blocked because of typing this. But you see,
Yeah, other people have gotten,
right?
Yeah.
So this man that owns the TikTok, he's not having it. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. And so that's why. So you need to go over there, get you an account. Because if ever you get in a situation, you can't find an answer on Google. These are all meta platforms. These are all meta platforms now. They conform to the US government. You can't find it on Google, Bing, X, Facebook, Instagram. Go over there to TikTok and say, I have a question and post your video. Because listen,
put it in the search box.
it's right here. Yeah.
And they'll
It's
pop
right
up.
here. Like if you put in search bar, you can't make a video and post it. Somebody gonna come across it and answer your question, and they're gonna have a nerve to reply to you with a video. This video came from TikTok. The person had a whole bunch of code words they wanted us to look out for. Check it out. We get it. Hold on to you. Oh, let me look at these comments first. Ain't that happening with with that nig Tiff? Absolutely. I believe that happened to Tiffany Henyard. That's what might have gotten to her. That's why she was in a real emotional connect to her culture and reality. Listen, they study you. I'm just gonna let you know they do. I ain't gonna call her no victim because you have a choice. Okay, here we go. This is the video. I'm glad my sound gonna be off because I'm gonna be cracking up during this thing right here. I'm telling you, I'm gonna crack up. Okay, here we go.
What up? Yo, listen. Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All water boxes.
Okay.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Yeah.
Did Jay reach out yet?
Nah, Bob. He ghosting.
What this motherfucker doing? These things sweet now, because I'm in here.
It's all good. You about to get out on bail.
Nah, fuck that. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie.
Alright, Pop. It's fucking crazy right now. It's fucking crazy right now.
Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh.
What about all these lawsuits, though, Pop?
Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry bitches and shit.
Pop, Justin said, what should he do about his whip, though?
Man, the f is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now?
I know, Pop. I told his stupid ass.
Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Pay your own fucking car. Damn.
I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like.
Man, we not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet.
Pop, I could rap though. We got attention right now.
Man, just do what the f I told you to do. And don't forget about the list. Make sure that shit is fucking signed.
Alright. Pop, what up?
Are y'all listening?
Okay. Get in these comments.
I don't have
Get in
nothing
these
to say
comments,
about
okay?
that clown.
Let's talk about this. Make sure y'all throw out
To
the
me, I can't say anything about it because to me it sounds clownish.
Absolutely not. Because how would you know about some pizza boxes? You in jail. You've been in jail almost a month now. What pizza boxes?
Like I don't understand. Well, you make sure you recycle the plastic. I didn't know pizza boxes had plastic. So we know that was cold, right?
He said
If it was a real vid of audio
that
recording.
go make a club appearance.
No, but why he's like, yeah, I'm about to drop a track now. But Pop, I could rap though.
No, this is I told
you
that nigga.
whack.
I told
He
that
is
nigga
so whack.
what cracked me up was say I told that nigga to drop some music. P. Diddy said that nigga 30 years old. He need to pay his own copy.
Right, go make a club appearance.
What y'all thinking about this? About this leaked phone call? And when I tell you, all you gotta do is type in P. Diddy leaked jail call in Google, and a million YouTube videos will come up. All I want to know, this is funny. He said, "Ain't nothing in his name. They ain't getting because they ain't in his name."
Well, so that's why I think it's a lie. That's why I don't believe the recording. Because in Florida, he paid his house off in Florida. He dropped like 48 million to pay that house off in Florida. But in Florida, they have a law where you cannot, if you get sued or charged with any criminal thing, restitution cannot be, they cannot use your house as a payment for any type of restitution.
Okay, so
it's a Florida law.
Right. So that's why he's saying they can't get nothing from him.
Oh, I thought he said, "Oh, I don't have anything in my name."
Yeah, he said he didn't have anything in his name. And I feel like when he's saying that, he's saying anything in his name that they can get. Because if they have the law in Florida, and you just said, then they can't get that. So he's like, okay, well, that's not a factor. And he sold everything in New York.
Yeah, he sold everything.
Yeah, so he don't
and
have
probably all his money is probably overseas somewhere
his
where
name
they
off
can't.
Revolt. I don't know if he was still a part of Title Music. Do you remember that? When he came out, when they came out with the title music thing, I don't know if
I know that was Jay-Z main thing, but I think they, when this lawsuit came out against Cassie, I think that's where all the brands and all the business dealings, they kind of like, he either sold his part of it, they kind of forced him out. So, and I think I think Diddy knew what was gonna happen. Um, he had some type of foresight. Music.
Well, uh,
What do you think?
I don't, you know, so allegedly,
Okay.
the FBI tells you when they're going to come for you, you know. So I feel like I remember the first time that his house was tossed and he didn't get arrested, right?
Right.
Um, I feel like there was a conversation at that point, and that's when we began to see the flurry of things getting sold and moved around and this, that, and the third. So I feel like he was told, you know, hey, we're coming for you.
Okay.
You know, um, and just like that guy said in the video about Lil Durk, maybe he felt it too. Because he said in that video about Lil Durk, what's his name? Young Yellow something, whatever his name was. That he started to, do things different in the last couple of weeks. And wasn't he on a TV show? Was he was on a TV show playing a character.
You talking about Diddy?
No, Lil Durk. He has started getting into acting. Hold on, I'm finna pull it up.
I think I think you're right. I think I saw him on
Let me see what it says.
Tyler Perry, one of Tyler Perry's things.
Let's see.
For some reason, I think I seen him on one of his movies.
He was holding a chopper, and he was on an episode of something, and I saw it on Facebook, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he was on 50 Cent's
okay.
Power Book."
Power.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
And
I
so
seen him in a movie not too long ago too.
I don't know, but he
Maybe
was on the
not.
Power Book holding, and to me, he looks very effeminate.
In the just his face.
Just in general.
Okay.
And so
To me, he looked like a baby.
I guess I could take that.
Yeah.
There is something childish about him.
Yeah, like real childish.
Yes.
Like you don't see, oh, I'm a killer. That's definitely I don't see that, but
Yeah. Christopher Oliver, good morning, by the way, says, I believe this been in play with his boys for years. I think Puff is playing for this a long ago. His house in Florida, but there's nothing for them to get from him when the Cassie thing happened.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, if that audio is real, really want to know what the pizza boxes are and what, okay? Listen, I want to know what take the recycling out meant. And
Yeah,
what
that's
day,
what I don't know.
and
Maybe
what day
tapes,
is he
maybe.
talking about? He said the J call. He said, nah, that nigga went ghost.
I think he talking about Jay-Z.
Now that's
Because according to our
I
girl,
don't know.
Jaguar Wright.
He said, did the producer call? Absolutely not. No, I didn't. Absolutely not.
Well, according to Jaguar Wright, Jay is next in line.
Yeah, I want to know though for definite. I want to. I don't want to be speculating. I want to know. After Cassie, everything went into play, and he started his plan to prepare for all of this and how to cover his ass. And I bet his auntie is helping. That is not his mama; it's his aunt.
What?
A little tea.
Christopher,
Okay,
we need to have you on the show.
Christopher.
What you know about it?
Listen, we take confidential informants. All you gotta do is
Email me under an unknown source.
okay, and we will be like, word on the curb.
Right. I need
Word
to
on
get
the
me some popcorn.
Okay, allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay.
Come on, little stank.
little Stain dropping the T-bombs.
Dropping the nuggets out here. You need to go over to TikTok and drop your nuggets.
Right. Start you an account.
You finna blow up.
Right.
So yeah, this is getting ready to be interesting. Like I want to know I want to know who the J is, Why you worried about pizza boxes? And how you know it was pizza boxes in the house? You ain't been in the house in a month of Sundays, as my grandma used to say. What pizza boxes? Y'all
Well,
keeping pizza boxes beside the baby oil? What we doing?
well, if you really think about it, if he's been preparing, he probably already prepared his kids to, hey, these are our code words. These are a list of code words. If something ever happened,
I don't know
these
why
are our
he told
code words.
I don't know why he told the intelligently challenged one,
Yeah,
and now
because he's special. That boy is special. I can rap though, Pop.
he,
Like what? What
he
are you
over here
talking about?
he over here
I'm
showing
in
the
jail facing life sentences, and you talking about I
he
can
over
rap
here
though.
he over here showing the world that they got beds that pull out the wall of the basketball court.
Oh
Absolutely
my,
not.
yeah, he's very challenged. And
He
remember that song he dropped after they raided his house?
wasn't it a diss record or something to
Yeah,
somebody?
and 50 Cent posted it like this nigga is a clown because he was talking about, yeah, you raided my house, but you forgot the next door. Like, what are you talking about? You told the FBI and Homeland Security they forgot to look at
But listen,
another
they didn't
house.
leave no stone unturned.
Right? You're just stupid.
He cracks me up. He cracks me up. South Memphis says, why didn't Jay show up with B at the Houston rally?
I'm not for sure. I mean,
First of all,
does
this
he
is
have
what
to
I
show
wanted.
up with them?
First of all, this is what I wanted to say. Since for the very beginning, for me, that was not really ever a marriage. That was a business arrangement.
Okay.
Okay. I don't feel that has been or
Okay.
has ever been a real marriage. I feel like that was strictly a business arrangement and a way to position Bay so that she could um amass her wealth because the family had tried so hard, child, with the House of Darion to try to push her over the precipice of money making, right? And the House of Darion didn't take off the way they wanted it to. And
I
so,
mean, I think all her business dealings, other than her music, never really take off.
yeah, for me, you know why?
It's never.
Because she only comes out when she wants you to buy something. She's not really interactive with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, we could say that about Rihanna too.
I don't know.
You think Rihanna more
She's more out when she
out
goes
there?
to more fashion shows. She goes to more events.
Mm-hmm.
She's let you come back to her homeland with her and see where
Oh
she
yeah, I remember that
born.
special. That was nice. That was
She
nice.
she
Yeah.
had her father and her mother on the show,
Mm-hmm.
on a show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so no, for me, I feel like she keeps
Stuff
herself
out there.
grounded. She
Mm-hmm.
tries to keep in proper perspective what she needs to share and what she doesn't need to share. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
For me.
Beyonce just a private person. She is a Virgo. She just probably
Well,
private.
you need to keep it private when you start a new product. Then you don't need to be coming out asking me to buy nothing, washing your hair all of a sudden with no sound on the video, washing your hair, waving and talking, and we can't hear a word you're saying. Whoever doing marketing for Bay, please listen to me when I tell you, I'm not buying nothing. I'm not buying anything because if you can only come out and talk to me when you need money or you want me to buy something, we ain't doing it over here.
Well, she got a whiskey now too.
Like I said, I don't know anything about her
I gotta
because
try it. I'm
that's
a whiskey drinker,
I'm not
so I'll
buying
try
nothing.
it.
I'm not buying your perfume. I'm not buying your hair products. I'm not buying your whiskey. I'm not going to your
What
show.
happened to Black Lives Matter? Why you hating on B?
I'm not hating on her. I told you. I don't hate her. I just don't like the way she move. I ain't a fake person.
The bee, you don't want the beehive coming at you.
Anyway, my money is going to where people interact with me. Tabitha Brown.
Yeah, I
My
love
money
me some
going there.
Tabitha Brown.
Okay?
You ever taste her garlic sauce?
I have, and I have
Oh,
all her
it's so
seasoning.
good.
And I
Yeah.
went here when she came for her book signing.
Okay. Okay.
So Tabitha Brown, that's what we doing over here. But why? Because she talks to the people on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but she make a little video and say, y'all hungry? let's cook something. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I feel like if she did that every now, we didn't even know. We don't even know if the twins can talk.
I think they autistic.
Right. But I mean, we don't know that. We know
I don't
Blue.
think that's none of our business now, really. Because they children.
And that's fine.
Mhm.
But my thing is,
Don't
you
ask for no
got to,
money.
you got to, and you bet down because you ain't getting it. You have
Queen
to
B.
show us.
Let me see what Christopher is saying.
You said bingo again. So we on her game today, baby. Okay. What Christopher Oliver say? His mama died with his father. His father was with the feds as an informant. Child, look, wait a minute. The word is she died with him and his auntie as an ex-madam, and she's into the game and she played the role of what? Wait a minute, it cut off. Come back, Chris. Auntie played the role in getting him into the hands of Clive Davis. Auntie knows more than meets the.
I told you,
Chris, you need to email us.
I told you about Auntie, or allegedly his mom. She could fold what he say. Ma Dukes could fold her hands or put her hands palms on the floor, flat on the floor.
And so that's
she
why
looked like a madam to me, or
that's why they be kissing
a paid hoe.
That's why they be kissing in the mouth, because they auntie and nephew. Chris,
Do you? I don't kiss my nephews in the mouth.
I don't either, but they did.
Send me an email.
Justin said, Queen B not performing in Dallas like she didn't at DNC. All the false advertising she'll be performing has pissed a lot
of people off.
Okay. Just get you some bee spray for those beehive followers. Listen, they finna come for me. And I'm ready for them too. Cause I'm be like, oh, okay. Well, you feel good being a pawn in her game? Because every time you buy something, you going on out there and you going on down there and standing in line.
Says you better not come.
Okay, whatever. And Jay-Z knows this. And if she opens her mouth, Jay-Z will boo-hoo, boo-boo in his pants and beg. Well, she really is trying to stay off the black book. She's staying from talking about it. Christopher Oliver, are you Jaguar?
Christopher Oliver, aka Jaguar, right? Chris,
why? Come on the show.
Christopher gonna come on the show and he gonna have a big hoop earrings like Jaguar.
First of all, ain't gonna be no Jaguar slander over here, so she can wear whatever she want. Don't you stop. Okay, but Jaguar, is that you? Just hit my email. Let me know.
You know, like I said, I agree with Christopher on that part where I believe Ma Dukes ushered him in or kind of trained him to be how he is. But it was so funny. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was a white guy. I can't think of the guy's name, but he was saying, yeah, I don't think Sean Diddy Combs is actually gay. I think he just trips off of power of how, oh yeah, I can do you in the booty and have other people do you in the booty. See? So, yeah.
Oh my God. Let me see this. Hit Jaguar talking again. Y'all be quiet. And Jay-Z knows this. Okay. Yeah, okay. We got it. But Jaguar.
You so mess. Christopher Oliver got all the tea.
Listen, I'm waiting for him to type something else.
Oh, so another thing.
Christopher doesn't look like Jaguar on his channel. Who is Christopher? Christopher, you got a channel? I'm finna follow you.
Christopher.
I'm finna
I
song
got to
for you.
go to the other channel. Yeah,
Totally agree.
send me
All
the
the
link.
entertainers at the level have been groomed in some kind of way.
Some type
I
of way.
believe that,
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
is a whole bunch of unwritten rules. There's a whole bunch of, things that you can do, that you cannot do, um, and things you could talk about. You could tell, oh, there was something by Diddy that I wanted to play. You never sent me the Angel Reese thing, so are you going to put it up?
I thought I sent you the article. Let me
No,
see.
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it up.
Okay, let me look for this Diddy thing that I
Is it with the one with the Chris Brown?
no.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it up now because I have it.
Okay.
Hold on. This article, this clip is where P Diddy admits that his parties. See, that's why I tell y'all.
All you got to
The
do is go
internet
back to
don't
clips. I
forget
think I've seen
anything.
this one though.
The internet do not forget anything. Whatever you say out here, I don't care if you delete it. It's out here. Somebody done screen recorded it. Somebody done screenshot it. So whatever you say, make sure you read it 3 times, then read it again, and then take a few sentences off, the very damaging ones, and then post. Because, all right. It says Sean Diddy Combs admitted his parties were intimidating for some people.
Your parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more.
Listen, this is back when his lips was ashy. I don't even believe that. You know what?
We ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. Whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z, Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. It's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Yeah.
Your parties are the hottest ticket in town. People dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool. It doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
Okay. First of all, them ashy lips, absolutely not. And I think this was before he got his teeth done. And he just proved the scripture in the Bible was right.
What's that?
Go ahead, ask. What scripture is that?
Yeah.
That there's life and death in the tongue. Because what did he say? They probably gonna arrest me.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. He spoke it into existence.
Okay, little
to
thing.
me.
This was before you was even anybody. You done predicted your end. Life and death in the
They
tongue.
probably gonna be arresting me.
Okay,
But one
y'all better
thing,
stop going out there saying things out of your mouth, because look at this.
one thing I did not like what he said. Oh, people. What do he use? Ridicule or when they don't understand something, they think it's a bad thing or something. He said.
Mm-hmm.
It's like understand you sex, drugs, and whatever debauchery you doing, drugging people.
So you trying to say they didn't understand the reason for the party?
Yeah, basically. He talking about they didn't.
They
They don't
didn't.
want to give him no more permits.
Okay, they ain't gonna want to give them no permits. They ain't gonna want little stank. Y'all
He's
see
a
that?
mess.
Okay, keep on playing with the Bible. These
He's a
your basic
mess.
instructions before leaving Earth. Keep on playing with it. He just foretold his whole future, and here we are. He said they probably gonna be shutting down the parties, arresting me.
And look at you.
You can stop right there.
Just look at you.
Okay, you can stop right there, cause they done got you. And I want that took me out. I said, huh? I said, what? I said, boy, you remember? You remember the cartoon Foghorn Leghorn? I said, what? I said, boy. Okay. So pizza boxes, recycling, the producer, did
Pizza
J. Cole.
boxes. Before we get off Diddy, I wanted to share this. I came across this on yesterday. It says woman accuses Chris Brown of R-ing her on Sean Diddy Combs' yacht in a new documentary. She said this happened back in 2020. She said now they're trying to equate the history of violence of Chris Brown, and they're trying to say, oh, this Jane Doe in this documentary is, I guess, her claims are relevant. But it says Jane Doe who claims that Chris Brown are her in 2020, which his attorney denied in the documentary. It says, even coming forward as a Jane Doe, some people still found out who I was. And she was receiving death threats after the incident. Coming forward with this now, I just hope I can shed light on what really happened. She's claiming that he handed her a drink, and she said she not sure what happened after it. Her memory gets, I guess, fuzzy and weird. And she says, I don't remember if I saw him pour it, but I just drank it, and he just hands me another drink. As I'm standing there, I did start to feel tired, and my body was feeling heavy. And it says, none of the texts disprove the occurrence of the assault. I want people to realize that and stop shaming victims and or calling them liars just because they love an artist they don't even know.
Wow.
So, and all she says, she remembers, I did lay back and I'm like, why can't I get up? And she claims that he, came inside her. She says she was disgusted. Anyway, so that's another claim, but no actual lawsuit or anything has been filed against Chris Brown as of yet. But, something that tied into Diddy, I guess this is kind of normal thing that happens around him. And I'm not saying, Chris Brown did these things, but
y'all been mad with that man since him and Rihanna got into it.
yeah, and this is the one thing I don't like. I'm sorry. Remove. This is one thing I don't like. They keep on bringing up Chris Brown past, but when he was dating, I think her name is Carisha. Don't he has a not Carisha, but what's his baby mama name?
Who?
Chris Brown.
Oh, I don't know that girl's name.
It's something weird, But anyway, she claims that, well, not claims, she actually had a restraining order against Chris Brown because how violent he was. She had a restraining order against him for about 6 years, they said. But does that make him an R person? I'm not for sure.
This is the thing for me. These people have these restraining orders, but we all know that she still was around him. I feel like sometimes these people file these restraining orders and they violate them too.
I agree. I agree with you.
And
yeah.
They invoke it when they want to invoke it, or when they mad at the person, or when the person not giving them money like they want them
for
to.
the baby and all
Right.
that stuff.
Allegedly for the baby child.
Yeah.
Let me see what Chris saying. I believe that the difference between Diddy and Epstein is that Epstein was weak amongst his own people, and his testimony would have been embarrassing to certain powerful circles. But Diddy has made a lot of friends, and they are billionaires that look like him because he has his own as well as other nationalities, and they want the world to see. Wow. Well, listen, I sent you this too. Nicki Minaj and Little Kim named in new Diddy lawsuit.
I seen that.
Sean Diddy Combs continues to face mounting legal issues with a new lawsuit bringing high-profile celebrities Nicki Minaj, Little Kim, and Mary J.
Mary J.
Blige
Blige.
spotlight. Filed by Texas-based attorney. Here we go.
Tony
Tony
Busby on the
Busby
case.
hotline. This lawsuit adds to the long list of accusations against the music mogul, who is currently facing charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. While the lawsuit does not accuse these celebrities of wrongdoing, their association with Diddy has raised further questions about the company he kept. So it says the lawsuit highlights a 2014 party at Club Rehab in Las Vegas where Minaj, Little Kim, and Blige were reportedly present. The unnamed accuser claims she met several celebrities at this event, including Diddy, who allegedly greeted her and wished her a good time at the party. While these stars were mentioned as attending, it's important to note that there is no suggestion they were involved in or witnessed any illegal activity at the after party, where the woman alleges she was drugged with GHB. If they did have nothing to do with it, why y'all naming them?
I guess she wants to say, you know how you got to name everybody that was in the room, maybe to make her story more credible. Maybe I'm not for sure.
And see, these are the things I'm talking about that's gonna start happening. Remember, I said what let's see who's gonna be implicated or named. And I said they could have been at the party and not even did anything. This is when we first started talking about. I said and they're gonna be named. Remember, I said it. I said it. I'll go back and find it for you. But that's what I said. I said we're gonna start implicating people. And I said, what if they just,
Just there at the
right?
party.
They just
Yeah.
sitting there. They don't have anything. They don't even go into the room.
Yeah.
But now
They don't
people
got
gonna
nothing to
start
do with
naming
it.
them because they was there. Child. Okay. You
That's
have the
crazy.
floor for whatever. That's all. This gonna be our last topic, I think.
Oh, this is our last topic. Okay. I wanted to talk about this is because right now Shaq is getting a lot of backlash because he was on Angel Reese podcast on I guess it's called, I was about to say unpopular opinion, but it's not. It's unapologetically Angel.
Unapologetically, Angel.
Yeah,
That's the name of her podcast.
that's the name of her podcast.
That girl
It's
needs some therapy for real.
You think Angel Reese needs therapy?
Absolutely.
I think she's we'll talk about it after I read this, but I kind of agree with you. I agree with that. So it says Shaquille O'Neal is facing criticism after making comments about an outfit that WNBA star Angel Reese recently wore. In the October 24th episode, Unapologetically Angel, the 52-year-old retired athlete who was previously discussed had close bond with Angel 22 discussed imagining a Chicago Sky forward dunking basketball in a pair of little shorts. While discussing how Lord Rim could impact the WNBA, he says, imagine you in the same little shorts you had on in Wild 'N Out showing a show dunking, referring to the shorts that she wore on that a cameo appearance on Wild 'N Out when they were touring in Chicago. And it's also saying that that he said, you know how many t-shirts you're gonna sell? He asked before adding, you tripping. In response, Reese appeared to roll her eyes, laughing uncomfortably. And he said, what? Then same little shorts you had on Wild 'N Out? Okay, all right, she repeated. I'm going to play, let me see if I woman who dunk. I'm going to play this part.
Hi, Anthony Forlini, your Macomb County clerk. It was just 4 short years ago that I came to you and talked to you about.
A man, people always disrespect women regardless. They're always going to not give us the same value as a man. So I just don't even think that.
And that's why you got to do what you've been doing. Go take the
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, if you load that thing to 99999.
And what's going to happen? All right, tell me, the money going to go through the roof?
Yeah.
What you think, we finna make meals?
Yes.
What kind of meals?
The same amount. I'm telling you.
200 mil contracts? 100 mils? No, absolutely not.
See,
We don't even have the people don't even watch the game.
Because I don't want to use the B word unless it's certain people playing. It's like you're watching like a high school game. Our game is different because we do all the stuff. Alley-oops, throwing off the glass, fast break three. I'm telling you, like if my best friend, former agent Leonard Armato, he used to run AVP, volleyball, beach volleyball, and the women were more popular than the men. The women were more popular than the men. I'm telling you dunking with the Shaq emblem with your knees up, man, you tripping. You tripping, bro. What? Brittany Griner just busting through the lane, Brittany
Griner already dunked.
I know, but.
So you just want more women. More women.
Yes.
Dunking.
Yes, I'm just telling you now. So a lot of people gonna comment, they're gonna hate this, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the only thing missing. Y'all got everything we got. Y'all do everything we do.
Okay, so why don't they watch other sports though? Not just.
What you mean?
Like all sports, people don't watch women's sports regardless.
That's not true. I watch track and field.
Why you watch track and field?
I watch track and field. Bro, I love track and field.
The women, they were looking.
So you see, he's saying I watch track and field, and he repeated, "Oh, I watch track and field." He just referring that because they had, the little skimpy shorts on. And then he goes to say, "Did you want to comment before?"
Go ahead. I'm waiting to the end.
So good this year for the Olympics.
Oh my
yes.
God. WooWee.com.
You don't have a type.
Boy.
You be all over the place. You don't got a type.
I have a type.
What's your type?
I have a type. Smart.
Educated.
Yeah.
Love that.
Smart. Yep.
The Unapologetically Angel Show is now.
Okay, so this is ad breaks. I think this is coming back to it.
Have you always been this confident, like growing up?
No.
Did you like confidence when you were younger? What point did you hit in your life where you were became super confident within yourself?
I'm dead, Justin.
I talk about this a lot. I call it professional jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
It started in high school, and you kind of deal with this now, and it motivates you, and this is what I love about you. For example, I'm in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play that part. I think this is the part.
This is what I wanted to say too.
Okay.
That first of all, everybody don't need a podcast.
Okay.
Child. Especially these athletes. That's the first thing. The second thing, Angel Reese is the same age as his children.
Yeah.
For him,
matter of fact,
they
mentioned his the Amira, I think the youngest one. She went to the same school when Angel was coming out. She was coming in, and they play basketball together or whatever. Okay, I'm sorry for cutting.
No, you're fine. And it is so gross at his big age that he would be out there throwing these innuendos to somebody that could be his child. And these are the problems. So because allegedly, this is how these children begin to get groomed, because these are the people that they look up to.
So what he's I guess he was saying in the podcast, and I didn't play that part, where he said, I look to you as my daughter because you're my kid's age. What should his response been since she was like, oh, I feel like you don't have a type. Then what is your type? What should he had
For
said?
me, he should have said, "What you need to know my type for?"
Okay.
Even if I do have a type, we don't need to be talking about that.
Okay.
That's not a conversation that I have with my children. So why would I have it with you if he look at her like his daughter?
Well, maybe he does have that conversation with his children.
I don't know. His sons crack me up because if you ever seen them on his show, they cringe. Like anytime he try to, talk to them about girls and stuff that they dating and stuff, they be like, Dad, come on. They be like, absolutely not. Like, come on.
I think they giving him more slack. I mean, more problems than what I think. Media or us, maybe black people, are reading more into it than what it is. I mean, I didn't get that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm too, one-sided on this, maybe.
Grooming is the new way of dating, 2024. Just watch.
And have we seen Shaq with a little girl before?
I'm not saying that this is what he do. I just feel like the conversation was inappropriate for who he was talking to. I feel like that's a conversation for somebody that's on his same age level. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm telling somebody that is my children's age, if I'm talking to them, I don't talk to my own children about my personal sexual escapades or what I like or what's my type. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a car. And my daughter, she about to turn 18.
Okay.
I mean, will I have conversations with her about men in general? And, she may have a conversation with me about who she likes, but she's my child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it go only in dysfunctional families. Let me just say that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only in dysfunction. Boy, I'm finna file with the IRS because I'm winning big today. Boom. Only, in dysfunctional families have I seen those types of conversations take place. When I was growing up, absolutely not. Did my father ever talk to me about what his type was? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't have those type of conversations.
Yeah,
with
no,
your
we
dad.
didn't. Absolutely not.
Mhm.
Absolutely not.
So maybe he, and I'm not saying Shaq, period, but I'm just like, this is what the people were saying, but then she said well, everybody else saying she felt uncomfortable, because she said, all right.
But how? Because you asked them. You asked.
Yeah, that's the only thing like I didn't like. She asked a question and he said, "Oh, I do have a type," and he was like, "I'm educated and blah blah blah."
Well, it just makes me feel like people use the title, "You're like my daughter."
And yeah, and
We
it
having
means something
conversation.
different. Yeah.
We having conversations that I wouldn't have with my daughter. Do you think that he would ever sit down with his daughters and be like, "Oh yeah, I got a type, and if you wear those little shorts," absolutely not.
Well, I think what he is saying, like, because of the basis of the conversation, he was trying to say, hey, if you're wearing shorts, Duncan, of course you're gonna have more people tuning in to NBA basketball or
For me, I feel like
WNBA.
it's the way to say that. I feel like he should say, well, if the attire was
a little
different.
more friendlier
No,
on
I
the
feel
eye.
like if he had said, I feel
If
like if
y'all
he,
stop looking like me and Lesbo.
I feel like if he
Lesbian.
had said if the attire. Listen, first of all, what is my boy name from? He used to be on the Phoenix Suns. Help me out in the comments, Q. John was his first name. He used to be on the Phoenix Suns. He used to wear them little Forrest Gump shorts. You remember when Forrest Gump was running across the country and he had them little shorts on?
I think all of them wore that,
He used
in,
to, he
in
used
the
to wear,
time period, right?
I mean, James Worthy used to wear those shorts on the Lakers when he dunked. And absolutely not, was not a fan. And I'm not a fan for the women because if we're looking at basketball, we're looking at basketball. We're then you're gonna get into the oh, we're just becoming sexual objects. Now you want to be feminist. Stark, that's it. Thank you. No, the other guy, maybe he wasn't on the Phoenix Suns. It's the white guy. His name's Stark, John Stark. Okay, I couldn't remember. He used to wear them little shorts. Didn't Q? Wear them little shorts. James Worthy from the Lakers. He used to wear them little shorts. And I feel like then they're gonna get into territory with the feminists about
Well,
the
this
attire.
is where that conversation kind of, well, offline conversation went. There was like Angel Reese was saying, oh, they're always objectifying women, making us or trying to sexualize her. But then, you know, if you look at men perspective, okay, you don't want to be sexualized, but look what kind of clothes you're wearing.
Right? I mean, for me,
So
do the women's uniforms for the WNBA, do they need to be revamped?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I feel like
But we're girls, so if we're talking about money position, or making more money in the WNBA, men love sports, and what's going to attract the men? Hey, if you're able to do more extreme things that normal people can't see, and that's what Shaq was going
first of
to.
all,
Hey,
correct me
you
if
could.
I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, y'all.
Okay.
The women's basketball, since Angel Reese and the other white girl, what's her name?
Caitlin Clark
Since they have come into the league, the women's attendance
has increased.
has increased
Yeah.
exponentially since they have come into the league. But I feel like it's because they're more exciting players.
Yeah,
They're more expressive than the old players.
well,
Were.
that's what they were saying in the conversation. Shaq was saying people are going to watch because they can't see these things out on the street. That's why they tune in to Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark could hit buckets far away. It's
No, I
abnormal for her
tune
to
in.
hit
For real, I'm gonna be honest with you. I tune in to see the banter back and forth that goes on now that didn't used to go on.
Well, they used to have to stop.
The
They used to
taunting,
fight.
the taunting that goes on, because that's why I watch men's basketball, because that's what they do. When Dennis Rodman used to play for the Chicago Bulls, the way he used to taunt was the whole reason why I used to watch, because I'd be like, oh, he finna get in his face. He gonna go up there, he gonna dunk, and then he gonna be like, "Ugh." And see, they do that now. You remember when they was playing college ball and Caitlin said something to Angel and it turned into this whole big thing. That's it. Back and forth.
That's what you do.
That's-
You're supposed to talk shit in basketball.
Yeah,
if
but
you're competitive, you're supposed to talk shit to each
But
other.
the women have not been doing that on the level that people wanted to see. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, girl, they messy. They do it in every game. And that is why people are going, because it's entertaining. Girl, women's basketball used to be so dry. You watch them go back and forth, up and
I
down.
think it stopped being. Remember when they first came out with WNBA? They used to fight like a bunch of, like it was a gang. You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
They would have these all-out brawls, and I think they tried to move away from that. Then okay, we can't watch female basketball because they always fighting. So people stop watching it. And then it's kind of boring, you don't got nobody dunking.
I
And I
mean,
think
there's
that
a
was
way.
Shaq.
For me, there is a way that you taunt. And I feel like the fights wasn't the way. So they didn't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they didn't know how to do it and keep it in a competitive nature. Whereas these younger ladies that have entered now, they know how to do it and keep it in a competitive voice. Let's see what she said. Then Reese posted pics of her posing for the camera with the tightest and smallest outfits on, like she wants to be a model. Then acts like, don't like look at me.
Yeah, that's what the thing. And then, they getting on Shaq for, this comment that he said, hey, if you put on some shorts and, and they lower the basketball rim, more women will be able to dunk. And then y'all running around with shorts on. Of course, people are going to tune in. That's why he referenced the volleyball team.
Well,
He
I
said
want to
the
see more.
women's volleyball team is more popular than the men's volleyball team because they running around in bikini outfits.
Well, I mean, that's a man's nature. You know,
Yeah,
I feel like you have to pick and choose. I feel like lowering the basketball goal, the basketball hoop.
the hoop.
I
Yeah,
I think that is an option because
that's a good option. I think
people
they should
want
do
to
it.
see more women dunk. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I absolutely want to see
doing
more
tricks and
women
stuff.
dunk.
People
Yeah,
people will
I
tune in for
absolutely
that.
want to see it. Because now the competitive spirit has come up with this new class of basketball players.
And
Um,
then listen, then it will dispel that rumor, or I don't know, the rumor out there that men and women are physically equal to each other. No, we're not. That's why they should lower the basketball. So some of their women will be able to dunk, even though Brittany Griner, they
she
said
can
she
already
dunks,
dunk.
but what'd you say?
She can already dunk,
But she
but
she
that's
don't
because of
dunk
her
like
height.
these guys. She don't do no 360 turns. She
No,
don't
and
stop
that's
out start at the free throw. And matter of fact, that dunk that they kept on playing over and over again. To me, that wasn't no dunk. That
no.
was just like a kind of layup, and she's tall enough to put her hand in the rim. So
If they
it's like,
lower the basketball, if they lower the hoop, then she possibly may be able to do those things.
yeah, do those
She's like
360 turns and all that.
tallest.
Those the ball between the legs. That's
I mean, she's
really
one of the
exciting.
tallest women. But it will also give some other women who have the power. But I feel like it will give them a goal. So when they are practicing,
Yeah,
and
like let me try this trick shot.
in their off time, they will try to bring their level of skill up to where the men are because it's attainable now. You know what I'm saying? So I do think some things need to be adjusted, not the clothing, but
Yeah, I think the clothing is like maybe that's just a man being a man, but
right. I mean, and they you need to watch the pre-show because they dress
yeah,
crazy.
they dress. Some of
They
them are
dress
dressed up really nice. Yeah.
so yeah. So listen, that's this is the times that we are living in. But I do think that women's basketball has become more exciting, and uh, I look forward to watching the games now for the competitive nature that
Mhm.
these younger, this new class, I will say, of freshmen are bringing to the game. With the competitive spirit. By the way, I almost forgot. I meant to say it at the beginning of the show. Let me run down some football scores. Cause them Commodores,
Oh, I thought you was
them
about to talk
Washington,
about the Lions.
them
Lions
Washington, they're
killed
your
killed
job. That's not
yesterday.
my job. Excuse me, it's not time.
Lions,
Them Washington
Lions.
Commodores. Kudos to you.
Uh,
I told you
you
I'm not
ain't
from
even in
Chicago.
Washington.
I'm not
Boo,
from Chicago.
boo, Washington. No, I'm just
I'm not
joking.
from Chicago. I'm from Virginia. 2 up and 2 down. Let's go. Okay? Listen.
The
Win
Lions.
is a win. It was 15-18 Washington Commodores. Let's go to another place that I'd love to go because they're rivals to the Washington. Let's go to the Cowboys.
Oh my God.
Horrible game. Horrible. What are y'all doing? As usual, you're not gonna go anywhere. Y'all need to tell Jerry Jones to go ahead and sell the team because he is the problem.
Jerry Jones taking the team down.
Absolutely horrible.
He killing the Cowboys.
Okay. Yet again, the Cowboys, they start out strong, and I don't know what they do at the end. At the end, they just be like,
I didn't watch any other highlights
we
for the
ain't gonna make it
Cowboys.
past the playoffs anyway, so let's just do whatever we want to do. Okay.
Well, the Lions.
Kevin then came out the bushes and said, "Don't mess with the Cowboys." And yes, they did. The Commanders, they did. They beat the Bears yesterday. They absolutely did.
Commanders. What kind of name is that?
The
Commanders.
You know what? First of all, I don't even know why they had to change it because
they said it was appropriation or
this is what Jerry Jones always do. He always overpays these players because he don't listen. He thinks he's a coach and an owner. He always goes out there, get his own player. He don't listen, look at stats. He don't listen to the people that be saying, I don't know about this. I don't think we should do that. I think we should do this. He don't listen because he thinks he's a coach and an owner. Dak got that bag and sat down. Did y'all see Dak destroy his whole mansion and now he rebuilding it because he got $570 million and he can? Okay, child. And y'all ain't getting nothing. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at Jerry Jones. Okay? Don't try me. Try Jesus. Because that's what y'all going to need if y'all think y'all going to the playoffs. Because we 6-2. In week 8. We are 6-2 in week 8. The Detroit Lions, we can go ahead and give them a shout out. They killed yesterday. What was the score? 31 to something.
No, girl. No,
meaning that y'all won 31 to something.
It's 52-14.
I stopped watching the game after they turned. See, when the Detroit Lions start killing people like that, it's no coming back. So I stopped watching after 31. When they hit 31, I was like, okay, the game is over.
The game is over, right? Well, Dak Prescott, I don't know why he's playing poorly this year.
Kevin, you mad? I'm dead. So, Detroit Lions, kudos to you. Y'all are having a beautiful year. I love this for y'all.
Go Lions! Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know what sound you made.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's my Lions roar.
Shout out to Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins came back in the NFL and is killing it a little bit over there with the Falcons. So, okay.
See, now you look, unpopular opinion. We need to have a sports segment. That's probably what we should because you all into it.
The way I love me some sports is insane.
A sports segment.
Do not bother me because I am watching every sports, listen, I'm flipping channel trying to find out
why Justin Thompson said meow. And
you said Blue Falcons. Mad for being disappointed by the since 97. Tell the people.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the people because like I told you, y'all need to get rid of Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the problem. It's not the players, it's not the coaches, it's Jerry Jones because he's trying to play two roles. He wants to be the coach and he wants to be the owner. That doesn't exist. That's not a thing.
You know, they used to say that about the Lions too. I think what they did was they had somebody stopped them from interjecting themselves and, I guess they allowed this coach that they have now to make their trades or whatever and make decisions. And the general manager, but the owners used to insert themselves a lot in the Lions, and I think that's why they sucked for years too.
Well, I believe that right now we are in the middle of a whole bunch of trades, I think, for basketball and things. I'm black folk in the Democratic Party. I'm dead. Oh my God. I'm the same thing by association. I was trying to keep that on the hush, Christopher Oliver. Let me bring this out. The New Orleans Saints got crushed by the Chargers on Sunday, 26-8. Because Christopher been giving us the tea today. I'm sorry, Q from the DFW. Better luck next week. We are in week 9. So if your team is trash, go ahead, cancel Christmas and sit on the sideline with the rest of the people, because this week is week 9, and it's only 16 weeks. Okay, it's only 16 weeks. If you haven't made a move by week 8, go ahead, because you're gonna be sitting down with the rest of them losers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Q? Oh well, thanks.
Oh well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Womp womp.
Wait a minute, I got it. Okay, Q. Okay. Q, you know you my bestie. Okay. You know we besties. Okay. But anyway, so Mondays I might come up here and give a little rundown about football, because I'm a football fan. I'm a basketball fan.
Okay.
I'm a baseball fan.
Okay.
You're gonna learn about these fans that I am. So every now and then I
you
come
want
on
to
here.
maybe I come in talking like what's old boy name that I said I was gonna come in talking like
Definitely don't want you coming in roaring like no lion next week neither.
No, your boy.
What's the rumors that Caitlin Clark coach was fired? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
We'll look into it though. Yes, go Yankees. Absolutely not. All my life, let me tell you, this is funny. I'm from Virginia.
Hold on.
And I have been an Oakland A's fan. I'm an Oakland A's baseball fan. That's my team. I love them. Win or lose. I like the Oakland A's and the Mets. Those are my teams. She was fired. I don't know, but we can look it up. You want us to talk about it next week, Justin? We can.
Or you talking about Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Today's Monday, girl.
Child, I told you I need front day. I need something in between. But anywho.
Yeah, maybe we ought to do a sports segment.
You know what?
That would be fun.
Maybe we can do it. See, I have to figure out, you know what? Maybe we can do it on Fridays.
Okay. On our run around.
I can give my predictions on who I think is going to win the games.
Okay, look at you making predictions.
Okay. I used to play in a football pool, and I used to win.
All the time?
Okay.
Look at you.
A lot. They said they were going in a different direction. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, maybe we can add that to Friday's segment. We'll show the upcoming games for week 9. We are now in week 9. I can't believe that went so fast. Like I said, there's only 16 weeks in football.
That's crazy, right?
You don't have a good record. The Commanders are 6-2. So if you don't have a good record by this week right here, it's only 8 weeks left. You can go ahead, just y'all think about next year. Get a plan together, because it ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Unless you're on the wild card. So
yeah.
Got to go to work now. You a drug it? Oh, Christopher. Okay. Okay, have a good day at work. Your clients call. Okay. He love us. Oh, Christopher, I'm going to go find out where your page is, and I'm going to follow you. We love you too. All right now.
Thank you, Chris.
He said he looked forward to the game thing. Absolutely. Appreciate my brother Christopher Oliver for what you do. Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, that's our time. We about to get out of here, because y'all got to get on with the rest of y'all day. That was absolutely the highlight of my day today. Said he love us too. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I love that. Oh my goodness. I love that. That was, oh my God. I wish I could frame just that comment. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna frame it.
Oh.
Let's put it up again so it can be memorialized in this video. There it is.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Well, we love everybody. Everybody that takes the time out and view us and listen to our nonsense, our unpopular opinion.
I know that's right, because we be crazy some days. I ain't even gonna lie. See you later, Christopher Claus. I sub to your channel. I'm finna sub. Let me hold on a second, child. Before we cut this off, let me find this man's page and get ready to go to his channel.
Yeah.
See here. See, he got 3 subscribers. Hold on. I need to go to his channel. Let me go back to his name and see if I can go to his channel.
Yeah, his it should be on his. Let me see if I can find it.
Child, I be forgetting how I be finding people's channel. Let's see.
If you probably can't do it on your phone. I think you got to do it on your
Oh, I got to do it. Hold on, let me bring up the YouTube channel because
Yeah,
I have to do it.
I
on the
just
desktop.
subscribed to him.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to take a little bit of time and do this because he came in and gave us some nuggets today. Let me see. Go to channel. There it is. Boom. Okay, we in there. All right.
What is going on? You got.
Okay.
I'm looking at It says live outside the federal jail of New York as an investigator from various agencies launch an interagency operation on Monday. The operation is underway at the lockup where Sean Diddy Combs is being held.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Listen, y'all have a great day. We're going to get out of here.
Okay.
We got things to do. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you.